Hey everyone, my name is Buzz. I'm the pastor for young adults here at Three Crosses Church, and I'm just so privileged to be able to share some thoughts from Proverbs chapter 27 with you. Can you believe it's been 27 days of studying the Word together, hearing the words of God right there on the page, written 4,000 years ago, and just as true today as they were then? One of the things I think the author of Proverbs really got right in this chapter was the idea that we should just be more calm, be more patient, be more humble, and allow others to speak into our life on our behalf. Whether that be the idea of accepting rebuke from a trusted friend, verses like, as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. That's a really vivid image, isn't it? I don't know if you've worked a lot with metal or blacksmithing, but when iron strikes iron and there's cut, there's heat, and there's sparks, and tempers might flare, but we're doing it to make something more beautiful. I feel like God has given us friends to communicate the truth of God into our life, that we can be formed more and more into His character. But we're stubborn. It's not an easy process. Sometimes it hurts. The wisdom of Proverbs is to let that happen, be patient, accept that rebuke, and grow from it. At Soma on Sunday nights, which is a community group that I lead, we've been talking a lot about the fruit of the Spirit. And I feel like this ties in a lot with the idea of patience, that just listening, being slow to speak, slow to become angry, just like James chapter 1:19 says. That's hard, but that's what Proverbs 27 is all about. Let your friends speak into your life. Let your trusted counsel tell you where to go, and even speak on your behalf. You shouldn't be a self-promoter. I feel like if you need to tell everybody how great you are, it's because you're probably not that great. People should be able to look at you and see for themselves. What is your character like? What are your achievements like? What is your personality like? Leave it up to others to trumpet your good news. Don't do it for yourself. That's the message here that I took away from Proverbs chapter 27. One of the other ideas that really kind of hit home was talking about the idea of a neighbor who you really trust and love and know is better than a brother. And I just moved out here to California a little less than a year ago. And I left my family behind, my extended family that is. I left my lifelong friends behind. I left so much behind to try to follow God's call out here to the West Coast. And it's really you guys, you people here at Three Crosses Church and those that love our church ministry and community that have really helped me to survive, that you've supported me, you've cared for me, you've loved me, you've rebuked me at times, and that's good. I think that's what Proverbs 27 is all about. The words of a friend, of a trusted community member, are just as good as words from family. You guys can be my family when my own dad, my own brother, are more than 2,000 miles away. I'm really grateful for that. And a third idea I kind of took away was right here at the end of the chapter, where he's talking about working hard, producing a lot, and caring for others in your business. My dad is a small business owner, and I grew up working for him for what I felt like were slave wages. He probably felt like I was overpaid because I can be lazy at times if I don't like doing the jobs. My dad would stack up work that he didn't want to do for a year. And then when I came home from college, I'd get in there and I'd file, I'd sort, I'd do all kinds of things that just needed to be done. One thing I learned from my dad as a business owner is he felt it was his responsibility to look out for his employees. He had 2 employees that depended on him for their livelihood, and he sacrificed and he took less so that he could provide quality medical care for them, that he could keep them employed, that he could give them time off when they needed to do things like care for their family. And it was hard. It would have been easier to just try to grab more wealth for himself, to stack more up in the bank, to look out for his and his own first. But he felt like as a Christian, it was his responsibility to store up enough resource that everybody could benefit. Not in a communist or socialist way, of course, but as a business owner, you have a responsibility to look out for those that work for you. That's what the author of Proverbs is talking about, that your women servants have enough, that your goats have enough, that your field is cared for. Your wealth can be fleeting, but are you taking care of people in the meantime? That's why we work, guys, is to provide for our family and for our loved ones, not to buy more toys. But are you caring for those people? Are you caring for those people around you? Are you caring for those people here at church that don't have a lot by contributing faithfully in the offering on Sunday? Are you contributing to your family, education fund, future savings? Are you contributing into your marriage by investing in gifts for your wife and little surprises and takeaways and vacations? That's what Proverbs 27 is speaking to me. Am I stewarding my resources wisely to invest them into the kingdom? Man. James chapter 1 also says, if you look into the Word of God and you go away and you don't do what it says, you're like a person that doesn't even know what they look like. Proverbs 27 is showing me what it's like to accept the faithful words of a friend. I should go and I should do it today, even if it hurts. Challenge you to do the same. God bless you as you continue to study. We're almost to 31. Keep on pressing, and I look forward to celebrating with you when we all finish up in a couple of days.